blessed May 17th of Lupus Awareness Month. Uh, it is late and my eyeballs are ready for sleeping. But I don't tell you about what happened today. So, the 17th day of Lupus Awareness Month, I really almost did make a video tonight just out of sleepiness. And people are still up doing stuff, but I tucked myself away so I could get this done. So, let's talk about movement. Because with lupus, movement doesn't always look like, what the expectations are for lupus. Or, people think there's no in between. There's like, you're either just completely broken. Hey, Shirley. You're either completely broken or you are running marathons or you're completely like in a wheelchair or you're climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, when there can be a, a big intersection where both can exist truly. So if you don't know me, you've never seen me before, my name is Tennille, and I guide people who've been diagnosed with this reclaim their identity and design a full life after that diagnosis. So movement. And I'm telling you this because today I was going through crazy amounts of movement and I'm anticipating the soreness that they promised me. So limitations that usually come with lupus, right? Because there is joint pain, muscle pain, fatigue, mobility, just issues in general, pain tolerances that are like crazy high, so you don't even realize how much pain you could possibly be in, and like a general endurance, I guess, like having chronic pain and doing everyday life with chronic pain, you get desensitized to a lot of things that other people will be freaking out about or be like complaining about. Oh, my light's on. That's better. Can you see? Can you see me? Okay, good. So for somebody with chronic illness, the range of different types of movement is vast. It can be like walking, it can be stretching, it can be chair workouts, it can be hip workouts, it can be your physical therapy appointments are all movement. They are working out. It could be yoga, it could be rest days, active rest days are all beneficial. Doing too much or doing nothing at all can be both harmful, but resting when you actually need the rest or pushing yourself when you actually can handle being pushed, it takes practice, okay? It takes practice. But movement is very, very important. I say it all the time. I'm going to continue to say it. If you don't move it, you lose it. That's why atrophy, muscle atrophy happens so quickly in the hospital. Now, let's see. Here's some facts. Can you hear some facts? So gentle and consistent movement may help joint flexibility genuinely. When you are like battling aging badly, like if you're trying to, the more mobile you are, the more uh, flexible you are, the younger you are. Okay? People really only start getting old when they're no longer flexible or mobile. It's going to increase better moods. It's going to increase better circulation. It's going to, muscle strength is something that people really don't think about a lot. They just want to be like either skinny or whatever, like toned. But strength is so, 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 so important. Like it's what you have to rely on when your body is acting crazy. If you still have the strength to pick your own body up, body weight exercises are great. You don't need to pick up, 50-pound weights. Body weight exercises to make sure that you can pick yourself up with your arms, like a push up, a pull up, chin up, any of those things, right? and fatigue management for some. Some people work out and makes them super exhausted, and some people work out and it makes them super energized. Learn your body. Okay, so saying all that, movement, amazing for you in a million ways. Also, furthermore, do not overdo it. Oh, I just realized. Wait, huh? I don't see me on Instagram. Why? What's not showing me? Interesting. Okay, anywho. Um, yeah, so overdoing it can trigger all kinds of flare ups. Like, don't try to prove anything to anyone. Just do your best with what you got, and oh, okay, here we are. Do your best with what you got, and build on what you got. This is making me feel like I should have just gone to sleep. Everything's going nuts. Okay. Yes. So building strength is very important, but trying to be He-Man or She-Woman like Hulk, that is how you burn yourself out and hurt yourself. Um, so I remember like the first time I learned how to walk again, and the doctor said I would like, there's no way I wasn't gonna be able to. And I laid in that bed and thought about all the times I didn't move when I could have and should have moved, and it hurt me. It's like when you can't walk, all you want to do is run. All you want to do is be able to do things for yourself when you are helpless and cannot do things for yourself. So, um, it's something I think about when I don't want to move, I don't want to do things. You remember being like really able-bodied, me and my friend uh, being lazy and like laying together in the bed on our break at work, and I'm like, ugh, I have to pee. I want someone to pee for me, and like joking, right? And then I was with a catheter, and then I was in a diaper, and I was like, oh my gosh, why did I say that? Like I said it so certain that I was like, oh, somebody should do this for me. And then all I wanted was to be like, oh my gosh, I want to do this by myself. So keeping your body moving is a great way to not end up somebody who needs that help and is getting that help to do things like that. So learning the signs and symptoms of my body uh, were like super important. I, when I first was getting these flare ups and I had no idea what was going on, uh, I just like, I didn't know what to pay attention to. So after my first couple flare ups, I'm like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing, body. I see what you're doing. And like, I can, I can take the precautions if I feel something is going on. And I can move more when my body is feeling good, and I can move less or gentler when my body's feeling not as well. Um, oh, and another thing I really want to talk about is comparison. Comparison is the thief of all of your hopes and dreams. I promise. Just because so and so who's able bodied or so and so who has some kind of chronic illness is doing something, that has nothing to do with you, babes. It has nothing to do with you. Please don't do that comparison thing. Like, the only person you can compare yourself to is yourself in the past. And even that is risky because me not in a flare up versus me in a flare up are two different women. Like, who even is she? like, like it's night and day. So no, comparison is not the vibe. Uh, and making different goals, health goals, movement goals, defining success in a way that makes sense for where you're at in your journey is so important. I remember when I was taking physical therapy, not super far from my house, my goal was to walk myself to physical therapy, do physical therapy, and then walk home. And it took a while, but I did make it. Like, that's a goal. I mean, that could, to someone else, that seemed like nothing, but to me, that was the whole world at that time. So I stopped basically measuring strength by what it looked like to everybody else, and started measuring it by what kept me going and made me excited about my life. So uh, now, now that I do all this, I walked or whatever a few 5Ks. I, can go on long hikes. I work these events that's super body demanding. Um, I do advocacy days, which are super long. And now I'm coaching and speaking and like building businesses. Um, now that I'm doing all that and I see the endurance that I've built up, like it's insane. It's possible, guys. It's possible. Like lupus may change the pace of what you do or force you to find like loopholes in how you move throughout the world, but just move, keep moving, keep moving. Your body is like your whole body, your whole mind, your whole soul is the biggest and best and most beautiful project you'll ever work on. So keep working on it. So today today I did a really cool workout in this suit. I'm gonna probably do my podcast about it tomorrow. Um, and hopefully I can talk with this company on the podcast because I've never seen anything like it. And specifically, there's a lady with rheumatoid arthritis there also, and she had like a more gentle kind of private-ish class, and it gave me all kinds of hope. Like even if you're really really sick and can't technically do anything, you can wear this suit and it helps you to work out like however many times more than you usually would be able to. So hopefully that's gonna happen tomorrow. We'll see what happens because it's still out in Denver. So today, I'm gonna pull this up. Today, honor your body. Start exactly where you're at. Rest without guilt. Movement always counts, even when it's modified, even when it's small. And healing is just not one size fits all. It's just not. It's not a competition, and it's not you against anybody else besides yourself. So, question for tonight: what does movement look like for you right now? And have you had to redefine what you think is strength or count as strength? And what's some of, I don't know, just one, give me one limitation that you've learned to work with, like pivot with, Um, my body has, all kinds of so-called limitations, but my life just keeps on chugging away. It just isn't ending because I have a new limitation. There's so much to be thankful for, so much to live for. It's really a choice that you make, whether to lay there and die or get up and move. So I'm going to get up and move. Not right now. Right now, I'm going to lay down and sleep. Thank you so much for being here. You have a glorious night. I love you so much. Stay happily healed. Bye.